Let's talk about self-improvement. What if I told you I'm going to completely change my life over the next 365 days? You'd call me crazy, deluded, and just another internet whack job. But what if I told you this time was different? That this time I meant it. To help me achieve this, I've devised a 4-step master plan on how a person lacking motivation, discipline, and the foundations to become successful can turn themselves from couch potato to Ryan Reynolds within hopefully 365 days. Alright, maybe not Ryan Reynolds, but I'll settle for the best version of myself. If you're like me, you're sick of making excuses and honestly just want to get to work. I read a David Goggins quote last week which said, "You are in danger of living a life so comfortable and soft that you will die without ever realizing your true potential." As someone who did well in school but was never top of the class, who was good at sport but was never the best, as someone who was good but never great, I've had enough of not reaching my true potential. This isn't going to be just the year of the generic waking up at 5 AM, cold showers and drinking 4 litres of water daily. No, I'll be following the SMART goal setting framework to set measurable and achievable goals throughout. There are 4 stages in the plan, 1 for each quarter. The first phase being discipline and personal development. Without building discipline and the right foundations, I feel this year will be extremely challenging, but development will take time to change how our brains work. That's why I'm willing to dedicate a whole 3 months to becoming a machine, or at least drastically improving productivity and my overall mentality. According to research from Philippa Lally of University College London, it usually takes a little over 2 months, 66 days to be exact, and as much as 254 days until a habit is fully formed. On screen now is a list of 5 habits I will be focusing on for the first phase of my journey. There are other habits, of course, which feed into being successful, but these are the bare minimum which I will follow to change my daily routine. To give myself the best possible chance of success, I will be doing a dopamine detox for the first week of the year, which in itself will require another video to truly deep dive the benefits of. But basically, I will be avoiding all instant gratification stimulus, such as social media and checking my phone as soon as I wake up. I also think reading more will be crucial to the plan, as many of you will have heard the quote, "Readers are leaders, and the more you learn, the more you earn." Now this is not an exact science, but I feel reading could hardwire my brain into thinking more powerfully and acting more intentionally. If you're like me, you experience brain fog from time to time, and don't read much, well, if at all. Unfortunately, I fall into the second category at the moment, if not reading at all currently. But hey, I'm going to change this over the next year. The goal is to read 24 books over the next year, and on screen is 10 of the books I will be planning on reading first. If you have any recommendations or suggestions, please leave a comment down below which books I should read after the first 10 that I have on my list on screen now. If I read more than 24, then so be it. But I'm intentionally front-loading the year with reading, as I believe reading is a crucial skill most successful people have mastered. We've all heard the quote from Emilia Clarke, "Never trust someone whose TV is bigger than their bookshelf." The second habit, or maybe even the second New Year's resolution I will implement, is to track all calories and food intake. This will change to tracking finances in phases 2 to 4, but I will initially be tracking all food intake, mainly to get the basis of where I currently am and what I need to change in order to achieve one of my goals. The reason I am going to be tracking all food intake is because it will also teach me discipline, as I will need to be meticulous in tracking calories throughout the day and will need to stay accountable if I ever miss a day. If you're curious and want to follow along, I'm using the app MyFitnessPal, which I will link on screen. The third habit is to wake up at the same time every day. Studies have shown this helps regulate your circadian rhythm, and I'll probably make a perfect morning routine video in the future. But I'm going to focus on getting 8 to 10 hours sleep daily and waking up at the same time. I'm also going to try and implement a no phone an hour before going to sleep and an hour after waking up, as there have been numerous academic studies on this, but again, that's a topic for another video. The fourth habit is to read the newspaper every Sunday and to do something I enjoy every weekend. This is a habit, albeit not a daily one, which will hopefully regulate the week and keep the journey enjoyable. As I currently do not read at all, I'm going to take inspiration from the best investor in the world, who says that everyone should read the newspaper more. Why Sunday? No real reason, but I usually have more spare time on Sundays, so it will be used for more leisure reading and not for any real purpose. I've always been told knowledge accumulates like compound interest. The final habit I'll be trying to implement is to plan my days the night before. This is something to improve overall productivity, but I won't be too strict on myself initially, and the old saying goes, if you fail to prepare, then prepare to fail, and I don't plan on failing anytime soon. To help me, I will be tracking every metric in an Excel file, and to keep you guys up to date, I will be doing weekly updates so that you can see the progress. If this gets 10 views, so be it. I'm not expecting to become the next Mr. Beast, but instead turn into a productivity beast. Okay, I'll stop with the whiffy jokes. I always love the quote, motivation is doing something when you want to do it. Discipline is doing something even when you don't want to. I'll link in the description a short article on the difference between motivation and discipline, but my understanding is motivation is doing short-term based activities for extrinsic and intrinsic reasons, but discipline revolves around building sustainable systems and patterns for long-term success. And obviously long-term success is what we're focusing on for the upcoming year. As I touched on before, specific goal setting is crucial. Not only does it let you have something to aim for, but but also give you a purpose, and you are not just implementing habits for the sake of it. As sort of a New Year's resolution, I've made 5. So here are 5 of my main goals for 2022. The first one being read 24 books. As mentioned, reading is something I really want to focus on as my main goal for the year. The second goal is to do with the gym. My second goal is to bench 100 kg and squat 160 kg. Now for some of you, this might be a warm-up set, but I really want to hit that 2-plate club. I've been having this goal for a while now, and I have never committed to it properly, but this is the year that's finally going to happen. My third goal, you might laugh at now, but I currently have 7 subscribers, but hey, as Kanye West once said, shoot for the stars, so if you fall, you land on a cloud. If I get anywhere close to 1 million views on YouTube, or even 10,000 subs, I'll be a happy man. Who knows? If I get 10 views, I'll enjoy the process. The fourth one is to increase my net worth by 50,000. Again, very much the same as the previous goal. As a college student, if I get anywhere near this goal, I'll be a very happy man. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? The fifth one is to start a business. As I reveal in stage 3 and 4, this will be a priority, but only later on in the year. And as a mini goal, I'm going to aim for 52 uploads over the course of the year. Obviously 1 per week, but we'll see how we go. As outlined at the start of the video, I've devised a 4-step plan. Steps 2, 3 and 4 are as follows. Financial education and skills, transitioning learned skills to projects, and finally, financial systems and implementation and or automation. I will make videos in the future going deeper into stages 2 to 4, but fundamentally I'll be focusing on applying knowledge and discipline I have hopefully attained in stage 1. So if you want to see how this journey will take shape, be sure to hit the subscribe button for weekly uploads. Finally, I would like to say thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Also, if you've enjoyed, please hit the like button as it really helps the channel. Stay safe and have a good day.